It is November 2016 on my final day of being in Kansas City, and I'm making a driving video of going to Ryan's Buffet in oh god, I don't even know what town it is. Shawnee? I don't know what fucking town it is. All I know is it's near Kansas City and it's in Kansas. Oh god, I'm fucking tired. I'm fucking yawning and I gotta drive 400 fucking miles. Yeah, I was afraid to come to Texas and everything on my own. Didn't get through the visit without getting harassed by the fucking police. I didn't get pulled over. It was while I was walking. Where I was staying, I couldn't get the Wi-Fi kept crapping out. It really fucking sucks. So I wanted Wi-Fi and I wanted to see the thermometer app so I don't know what the temperature was. So I walked by through a gas station that's closed, but it was on the way to an IHOP. And then the fucking police stopped me. I mean, they just come out of fucking nowhere. How the fuck were they able to tell that I was there? I wonder if they have a surveillance camera somewhere. We're able to look at a surveillance camera. They showed up so fucking fast. You know, it's starting to look a lot like a suburb now. Price Chopper, that name is fucking cool. For a grocery store. They could make a horror film out of that. But now if they made a horror film called Price Chopper, it'd probably get sued. So I don't know how they'd have to alter the name slightly. And so I feel more satisfied than I did yesterday. I don't know what time I'm gonna get into Murderopolis. Right now, I get the Ryans at I'll probably be beyond 5 o'clock. Unfortunately, at least I know where it is. So I shouldn't. It is on the right side of this street, right on Evan. And the cat is here. And if I get fucking tired enough to crap out or sleep, at least I got rest areas on the way. I probably am going to have to. Oh, God. Last time I got fucking lost looking for the Golden Corral. It took me over, I think, hours to fucking find it, or 2.5 hours to fucking find it. I made a driving video, and it's on YouTube now. I was in a bad fucking mood because I couldn't fucking find that. I was cussing up a storm because I couldn't fucking find that Golden Corral. I fucked up and I couldn't remember the number or the address. And I assumed it was a certain address, and then the street I was looking for wasn't there because it was further south than where I thought it was. The bad thing now about Wi-Fi and everything is I don't know if I want to spend money on maps. Maps are so fucking expensive. It's I can do it electronically, but if I can't get a Wi-Fi hotspot, then I'm shit out of luck, and it's difficult to find my way around. In Kansas City, I figured out quite well after spending another day here, and I was here in New Orleans and Orton, so part of it's from that. So yeah, I was able to pick up quicker because I was here in New Orleans and Orton. I didn't stay as long, and I rushed through it. And I was on my way back from Colorado and New Mexico. Let's see, I can check the mileage. How many miles I put on since I left Austin, Texas, or 30 degrees north of the equator. Oh shit, almost 100 miles already. Oh shit, it's going to be almost the same as 1300 by the time it's all said and done. Holy fucking shit, that would be still got the fall colors here in November. Even in the Chicago area, the leaves are pretty much off the trees already. And usually it is by early November. There's a few colors left. The brown, the orange and yellow and red leaves on the trees are fucking cool. Well, I remember when my father came to Minnesota one time. I think I mentioned it was nicest to come up in the fall because of the colors, and he acted like a fucking prick over it. Yeah, that's what's important in life, but that's what pays the bills. You know, because I get that kind of fucking attitude. Like, people talk to me that way, so I don't want to fucking talk to a lot of people, even if it's my father. You know, why do people gotta spew out that kind of bullshit out their mouths? I just don't know. I don't know. Why people gotta. I mean, like people have. Both my parents wanted to told me that I should focus on enslavement instead of happiness and being able to be free. I don't know what kind of fucking logic is that. When people talk about life is no bowl of cherries. Well, I know that, and that's true. It hasn't been a bowl of cherries because a bunch of people are fucking assholes and give me their bullshit. If people are gonna give me their fucking bullshit, I would, and it would be. Oh my! I'm closer than I thought I was. I might make it within the shit. Am I gonna get the video in on part? I think I can. It's I have 11 minutes left. Des Moines. Oh God, when you see Des Moines, you know I'm getting to get close to Murderopolis, or somewhat close. Because the city after that was Albert Lee and Murderopolis. They mostly mention Murderopolis, though. Another reason I decided to say it on a Sunday is because traffic's not, I mean, if this was a weekday, it'd be all gridlock and everything. It was like that the last time I was there. It was fucking horrible. Right now, it's not so bad. So I got the community radio station here. I wonder what that place is. I know. I think I know what that is. It ain't a buffet on fucking 4th Street. Like, fuck that shit. I only want to eat there if it's a buffet. If I get to Murderopolis, I won't eat at a buffet for at least a few more days. Wichita's that way. I ate at the Golden Corral, which that was the worst Golden Corral I ate. See, the problem is when you get there just before they're closing, I didn't have a fucking. Oh, I'm going over the railroad tracks. Oh shit, I can't tell. I think it is over the railroad tracks. Yeah, I got my Tron videos, and I'm very glad. I'm happy for that I got my Tron video. 2 Trons came by. I had to wait an hour and a half. I actually got to wait. I think it was almost 2 hours I had to wait. If no Trons came by, I would have been fucking pissed. I would have wasted the whole fucking day. Yeah, First Buffet is the best. Their fish sandwich, or the fried fish they have is the Alaska whitefish square things. I really like that. And they have chopped steak. Oh God, no, I don't think anything. It's tough to find anything to top the First Buffet. Unfortunately, including Golden Corral doesn't top it. And that fucking sucks. So I should be getting. I know it's near a Waffle House, and some people call it Awful House. But yeah, I gotta take pictures of the buffet before I go there because it'll be dark when I come out. So then I do my grocery shopping after the buffet, and then the grocery shopping is done, then I go to a buffet for a well-deserved feast. There's Ryan's, it's right here. I didn't miss it. I just have to get in there. See, it would have been better if Golden Corral, I mean, if Old Country Buffet didn't buy them up, then maybe they wouldn't have that file for bankruptcy. Oh God, there's a lot of fucking people here. Well, they want them closing. At least I won't be leaving here when they're closing. Yeah, most buffets, especially the Chinese ones, unfortunately, don't even put out fresh food when there's only a few people left. Church fan, oh God, those fucking assholes gotta ruin it, fucking Bible thumping assholes. I gotta pack up here, and then I'll put the GPS coordinates before I leave. I gotta take some pictures. I'm so glad I have Asperger's syndrome because I like taking pictures of buffets. And people think I'm weird for that. They can go fuck themselves. They can take a flying fucking eat shit asshole. I hate people and their fucking attitude. Unfortunately, it seems kind of crowded, and it may not simmer down when I go on this time. At least there'll be good food to eat. I only hope. It looks like I know where everything is, so I don't want to really be leaving at 9 o'clock. Because if I leave at 9 o'clock, it'll take. I won't get home to like 6 or 11 o'clock in the morning, and it's gonna fucking suck no matter what anyway. The only thing I want to do is sleep through after the vacation ends, and enjoy Wi-Fi and enjoy these videos and being able to make interesting, thought-provoking videos. It fucking sucks when a vacation comes to, but being able to make interesting and thought-provoking videos greatly reduces the severity of the suck. And there's still the Old Country Buffet in Burnsville, and Golden Corral's coming to Minnesota, so that's good. And there's still the Old Country Buffet in Burnsville, so well, I want to go in and enjoy my well-deserved feast.